And I'm back. How was the night, everyone? Did a bunch of people die to bears? Oh, they're still playing with the bears, I see. Much bears, very play. All right. Well, we're probably back, so let's get down to business. Hello, bear. Come hither. Come on. You coming this way? No, it's running away. I shall chase it down. Hoopaloo got removed. Reason: the player's client has crashed. Oh, it's still alive in here. Okay. Oh, that's not the right place to be. No, sod it. Victor! Oh, I picked something up I shouldn't have picked up. I think it was a knife, I think. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I can imagine us having all kinds of doorways to little houses along this wall. It's going to be gorgeous. I'm super looking forward to that. But for now, need more digging in this direction. And that is going to cause issues. I'm going to need a tier 3 pick as well. I only need it for the quartz, but we are going to need it. Could someone source me a tier 3 pick? Hashizora said you got stairs. Well, I want this to be a straight path for a bit. We're probably going to have to dig through quite a bit before we get to the stairs section. Probably somewhere over here, maybe, and then up. Because I kind of want to make a lot of like diverging paths, make it a little bit twisty-turny. So there's lots of opportunities for people to branch off and make their own spaces. Right, let's dig all of this through. For the time being, there's going to be a lot of picking, a lot of digging as we move through this. Oh, thank you so very much. Diolch yn fawr iawn. That's wonderful. Massively appreciated. We use the copper pick for everything else. No Colosseum yet for the arrangement of fighting wild animals? Maybe we could get one of those on the way. Probably going to want to dig into the quartz as well. Are my clothes suitable for winter, by the way? Right now, let's have a look. Just move these around a little bit so I can still see chat when this is going on. And fix them. Aww. Okay, so it has a fixed place, and that's the only fixed place. I do have warm fur coats and fur gloves and fur boots. I need better clothes, though. Yes. Unfortunately, I do not have good clothing. To repair. I'm still rocking with just lamellar wooden armor that I've had since like the first stream. It's done me really good this whole time. What's the server name? Asks Devis339. Well, it's a community server. All the deets are on the community Discord. But the server name is Dapper Deldritch. Gonna see a lot of mudslides going on in here. The fur outfit and rawhide outfit combine for excellent warmth. All you need is pelts, hides, and a knife. Oh, really? Thank you very much, Bentham. I will look into that. Ow, indeed. I would like to continue exploring Plaster Translocator. It's possible to get an iron pick from one of the smiths. I am sure we'll be able to get that together, sure. Are you sure you need an iron pick, though? Versus a bronze pick? Like, is there a specific reason why you want a pick? Welcome on in, Davis. I might go hunt for some pelts to make the rest of this set then. Try and keep the warmth in. I do want that on my hopper, to be fair. Good lord. I don't want to push this back a bit, but for now. So around the soul, thank you very much for the bits, mate. We just want to pick your brains. What? I did not sign up for this. This path, I should imagine, once we've got a couple of lanterns along it, some berry bushes growing in the dirt along the border here, it's going to be absolutely lovely. Door might be better over here, though, if I'm honest. Yeah, I think a door over on this side will be a better place to have a door than the one we built down here. Someone needs to come along with a wrench at some point. I would do it myself. I just don't have a wrench. But, and wrench all of these into the same orientation. Okay, but if anyone is jumping in for the first time, then please don't be shy. Ask questions, either in game or in chat, or indeed on the Discord. No such thing as a stupid question. People ask questions, no, but genuinely, Do not hesitate to ask questions. If there's anything that you feel is a bit unclear, then crack on and ask away. Oh, does that destroy the quartz? No, it doesn't. Well, maybe. No, the quartz is still fine. In a way, that would have been a little bit too powerful. As it would have allowed you to get rid of quartz without having the means to dig through it properly. Is this a stupid question, asked Goblin Menace? Is this a stupid answer? That's dirt. Someone's taking a lot of damage somewhere. Hunger, I'm gonna guess. Possibly landslide. Right, we can start sculpting up here pretty aggressively at this point. We definitely don't need the retaining packed dirt wall anymore. Oh, sounds like the walls are out in force. How detailed was the character created? Did Aavak miss picking his nose again? What? Did I miss picking my nose? What is this? My nasal cavity is clean, I will have you know. It is empty, vacuous. No nose picking necessary. Okay. We're definitely getting there now. Probably want to dig out the quartz here, though. Just hither and yon. Doesn't look like there is too much around here that we need to worry about. There'll be a couple of little bits kind of nuzzled in, I should imagine, but... Do I want a tunnel here? I mean, we're starting to get to a point where we're going through a lot of rock in order to make it through here. Chat, are we at the point where we want to start shaping this and actually have an entry point here in a corridor? I'm not sure about that one, actually. All right. Anyone else want to help me with the road crew? I'm starting to think we might not actually have to push this road back that far. If there is enough wealth of stone here, I could just dig it back to a certain point, shave off the stone to make a flat surface, and then detail in an actual entryway. And then hit the corridor. But that will require an awful lot of soil cleaning no matter what. Because wherever the corridor starts, I want to have clear access to the external face of the wall so that we can build in some nice windows and lanterns and such. The other question is, it's coming nightfall. Do we want to sleep tonight? By the way, anyone can ask for that. The worst everyone can say is, no, don't feel like it. But never feel worried about asking for it. Especially if you're doing some sort of distant job and you're outside a lot. And it's really going to be difficult for you if we don't sleep. Because at the very least, even if someone doesn't have easy access to a bed, they can just log off in order to allow those who are in bed to transition to daytime. It's like a few moments for them from that perspective. Lana said I did ask, but no one answered. What did you ask? What did you ask? Let's have a look. Can someone ask, make you a shovel? Is that what you asked? Not that. What am I missing? Oh, it was a while back. They asked for nap time. Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I probably wasn't. I probably streamer blindness, or I wasn't at the computer at the time. But yeah, sure. Let's all turn in then. Everyone head to bed. And once everyone is in a bed, or everyone can get to a bed they can easily reach, just let everyone else know, and they can just hop off quickly if they don't have a bed. Devis, there are public beds. They are in Origin Cave. There are more beds at the inn, yeah. If you just follow the road to the south. You know what? If someone... I'll lead the group to the inn, if you're unfamiliar with the server. There is now 3 extra beds in Origin Cave. Go ahead and jump in those, whoever would like them. There you go. There's a couple of extra beds. But anyone who's around, Hoshizora? Anyone else? Okay, let's go. We'll head to the inn. Boopaloo, if you're not in bed, come along to the inn. We'll have to run past a couple of wolves. The inn is not the safest place to get to, if I'm perfectly honest. Probably hurting custom. Let's head on in. Come on in. Go. You still have communal beds outside, or are they all in the pantry now? They might all be in the pantry. Hop. Ah. Thunk. All right. I think at this point, if you don't have a bed, just hop off for a few moments. Anti-gravity hay, indeed. There we go. We're transitioning now. It'll be done in just a second. Pleasant dreams, chat. Night night, Satria. North Star. There we go. I'm gonna leave a 5-star review. Didn't get eaten by bed bugs. Would sleep here again. I have very, very low requirements for a bed. Why can I not target you? Stop. Oh, that hurt a lot. Wow. I could barely target that wolf. But everyone can jump back on now. Thankfully, what I may lack in the ability to kill wolves, more than make up for in the ability to heal myself from almost being killed by wolves. Though I can take no credit for that. That is entirely Damu's doing. Thank you very much to Damu for their very plentiful supply of healing poultices. In fact, I'm going to go back and grab some more. Also, once again, for anyone who's jumped on the server fresh, if you are hurting for food, which you might be since it's winter and foraging and hunting are difficult things to do now, there are plenty of foods at Shelob's place. Rude. Scallywag. Cool. So, in regards to Shelab's house, if you are hungry, come on by. You sometimes have to use space to get up the stairs. Any food that's on the table is food for you to eat. Feel free to. I'm going to swap out a stack of porridge. I'll put it there. Yeah. Dunk. Eat this porridge. And then I'm going to grab a fresh serving bowl. Thank you, Shelab. There's loads of food on this table. If there's food on the table, it is free for you to eat. If it's not on the table, then ask. But generally speaking, Shelab has been working quite hard to build up food stocks to be able to supplement the Dapperlings through the winter, should the food stocks in the communal kitchen run out. Well done, Boopaloo. Didn't even have to tell you to say thank you. So polite. Such a good Australian boyo. So the real aim is at Shelab's place. Well, no, because Shelab doesn't have spare beds. At least I don't think Shelab has spare beds. Maybe Shelab does have spare beds. I wouldn't know. But there are beds in the pantry at the inn, and there's plenty of food at Shelab's place. This is going to be a continual issue for a little bit until I've dug much further back. So I do apologize. If I could get a... oh, hey, do you need food? Not you, just... I accidentally dug you. Actually, you might. No? No. They said no. Okay. Sheila got killed by a wolf. We need to deal with these wolves. And they're murdering our food provider. Oh, player's client crashed. Oh, that's rough. Wow. So this is going to be an ongoing thing for a little while. It would be more ruinous on our spades to do this from the top down, but it would be a lot safer to do from the top down, undeniably. However, and I feel that we can all agree that this reason trumps all other, it's a lot more fun to just cause massive landslides. All of the potential shenanigans. How far back is this going at this point? I actually managed to keep it out. Well done. Ah! I see what's happened. Someone came up here at some point and laid down a massive reinforcement wall. Man, imagine the fun that we could have been having up to now. All ruined. Ruined, I say. Oh, we definitely want to get rid of that, though. Like, we don't need to do it yet because it is actually making this a bit easier, I'm not going to lie. However, we do want to get rid of that because if we want an organic look to the dirt, we kind of want to let the dirt settle on its own. As much as I was giggling over causing landslides. There is a functional reason to it, and that is by letting the dirt settle, it has a much more organic look. OSHA aren't going to be happy with this work environment. That is true. They probably won't be. But they're not OSHA ever happy. Ah! Limestone on the other side of the translocator. Nice. Shep King is basically... I think Shep King has moved. Shep King no longer lives on this side of the translocator. Shep King's over there doing the big explores. I'm gonna die out here. I'm out of beams and out of heals. Oh no. Okay, so I'm not really interested in doing this, but there is that part of me that's like, when people are like, haha, I'm just gonna die out here, it's fine. There is that little part of me that's like, but what if this was a permadeath server? What if you only had a certain amount of lives? Maybe it's not one, but what if you only had a certain amount of respawns? Would people be so blasé about their survival then? You get exactly 2 lives. Once they are out, that's it. Banned from the server. No more characters for you. There is a setting for that. Yeah, I know. I'm not really interested in adding that level of difficulty, though. I don't think that really fits the vibe that we're going for right now. But, like, from a personal standpoint, kind of. Kind of. We are out of copper? Really? Alright. I guess I don't really get time to finish this then. Okay. I'm gonna head back for now. Gonna drop off a bunch of these this gubbins, and can I get a couple of people together for a mining expedition? I know where there is oceans of copper still. Oh, I like it. Adventure cave. Do not go un... Oh, okay, fair enough. And deep cellar, construction site. Hard hats required. That is reasonable. Borax already. Borax. I approve. Would you like me to quickly mine the borax? Sadly, it goes quite deep. Okay. I thought it was going to be a quick job. It's probably not. Oh, actually, no, that wasn't too bad. Back here, though, is going to be a bit more of an issue. Okay. Oh, God. That was rough. What did we just bring down from the outside, though? Alright. Kind of annoying, but... hopefully I didn't damage the ground out there too much. Hey, Nito Kahilo. Hopefully I said your name right. I keep saying that. Okay. We are very likely going to have more cave-ins. You know what? Maybe I can risk just going down to the level of the borax instead. It's possible. Okay, it looks like we've got a big chunk of it down here. Okay, I'm going to be a little bit longer. But since we are in need of copper, I would like to organize a mining trip to the mining lodge we have. There is massive amounts of copper still there. Likely thousands. So if we are out of copper at the rest of the place, then we probably need to organize a group to go. Sure, you can. Yep, of course. Let me dig a little path for you, and you can just walk through this and collect all of these borax chunks as well, mate. Rather than me doing it. Or Citria, if you'd like to do it. Whoever. But you know what, I'll just quickly grab it and then hand it over to you. I'll keep going, but it might get a little bit rough in here. Just a warning, because I think we're getting to the point now where right above us is dirt. Yeah, we are. I do not know what I'm bringing down. There's every possibility I'm about to tap into the water. If you could go to the places where dirt has dropped down in here and fortify it with like packed dirt, it would be an enormous help, because there is still probably a bit more that I can get, but I'm now going to have to dig through the dirt that has collapsed in order to get to it. Let me know when you think it's safe for me to undermine a bit more. I'll wait until then. Is there still room on the server? Yes, there should be. Let me just double check. The easiest way is just try and connect. Yeah, we are getting a little bit close though, so hop on now while you have the chance. We are starting to get to the point now where we may soon hit the limit. Unfortunate. Alright, we've got a lot of dirt above us, so it's going to kind of suck to get through. But if we want to check if there's more borax here, we're going to have to do it. Aavak nom nom check? What? Yeah, I can see there's more borax in here, yeah. Sand down here is all sorts. Can I hop up? Thank you very much indeed. My goodness. This was right underneath spawn. Wow. I'm afraid there's going to be a bit of a rabbit's warren back here. How important is this for us to get every single last scrap of it? Because the more I mine, the more I'm undermining, effectively. Oh, my hunger bar. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. I've got a pot of stew. I can eat that whenever. Oh, wow. Yeah, we complete. Oh, I feel so bad. Our beautiful little lake. Oh. Ah. We've got borax behind all of this, which is why I'm mining through it. But it is going to require a lot more work. Hello, vintage friends. I made it. Hello, Manic Manifer. How you doing? We've got way more borax back there. If you... Okay, so what's happening right now is you're confusing my ability to tell where there's more borax. By reinforcing it with the packed dirt, I'm losing track of where I've previously mined and where I haven't. It is helpful. It's definitely preventing more cave-ins, but in a way I'm kind of relying on the unstable dirt as an indicator of where the vein is continuing. But honestly, I'm starting to get the impression that we don't really need every single scrap of borax that we've got down here. We've got more elsewhere, so I think we should be fine to just take what we can and then be done with it. I mean, this is definitely going to move our tanning forward a little bit. That's fine. Is there any more over here? A little bit more over here. But since you've reinforced from the top, that's way better for me because that effectively means that I can mine aggressively down here now. Ah! Flooding the mines! Clear out! Quickly! There are miners trapped down there. Oh. Do we need to mount a rescue? Actually quite hard to fight against the currents in this game. I like it. Okay, I think we're good. We can seal that area off now, I think. And just so that we don't end up with growlers underneath us constantly being a pest, let's just go ahead and seal this off. Like, fill it as we go backwards, basically. Because otherwise we'll have something spawn down here and we'll have a perpetual growly tenant. That's evidenced. This also ensures future stability in this area. To a degree. It's not a perfect system, of course, but... goes straight up. This is the adventure hole. Oh god. Okay, yeah, this really is an adventure hole, isn't it? I'll leave that to its business then. Ah, okay. What damage should we do? Oh, our beautiful lake. Big sad. Deep displeasures. Oh, well, the kitchen could be expanded, I guess. So it is that. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this. Is there a faster way to do this? Oh, what's that? A sewing... Oh, a sewing kit. Thank you muchly. That will be a big help. So, how does one use this then? I'll pop that maybe here and this up. Was it intended to be given to me? How do we do this? Right, okay, I get it. That was really, really helpful. Thank you. Wow, my armor took a beating and all of that. Yikes. There we are. Okay. I should be plenty warm now. Moving forward, I think. Probably want to move that back a little bit. Adjust the spacing here somehow. Up we go. And around. Down a couple of bits and bobs along here. Berry bush, perhaps. All right, that was a lot. Okay. Do we have a party for copper mining? Also, I've got a bunch of borax. I imagine the kern is currently working, or does it go into this? Quartz chunks are in there right now. Lumps of fat and res. Oops, sorry, wrong thing. I didn't need to click that. There is a saw at the outpost, yeah. Bismuth mining spots. Let me have a quick look, Calissa. There's some bismuth out near the mining lodge as it happens, interestingly enough. I've not found anywhere that's better than... Oh, actually, there's some pour up here, which is the best that I've seen so far, I think. Pour over there as well. Yeah, I've got a couple of places that have trace, minuscule amounts. But honestly, I've found decent amounts of cassiterite in places like that. But one place with pour. Tackleish, do you want the borax? Okay. Here you go. Yeah, quite a journey up to those locations, I'm afraid. But for those who would like to come copper mining, there are copper picks and there are prospecting picks at the site. We've also got a saw set up. Would want to bring some axes, but we can always make flint axes, but we lack sticks. However, I think we can, if you bring a... Actually, I'd just grab 64 bones, perhaps, and that'll be good enough. Yeah. 64 bones would do quite well for that. I'm going to drop off the sewing kit that was handed to me. Thank you very much for that, by the way. I've just left it in the cave. Is that full? No. Pop this over here, then. There we go. I wonder, would a temporal gear amulet be useful for me? I do wonder about that. I need a bit of food. It might help maintain my temporal stability. That would be very useful if so. Do we have enough reeds for me to quickly make one of these? Okay, we got a bit of a mining group together. This is fantastic news. Just need a little bit of... Oh, there we are. One piece of rope. Perfect. Not sure if that's going to help me, but I'm going to hope. Sure, Demi. We'll pick up a bunch of poultices. Oh, Tackleish, that's amazing. I'll swing by, unless you're coming with. Would it be alright if we took these up to the mines? Since they're iron, I'll make a point of bringing these ones back. But that's fantastically useful. I just need to drop off a couple more things. Gonna swing over to Demi's, pick up a bunch of poultices. Then going to want to sweep up towards... Actually, first check out Shelab's place as well. Get some food. If you don't have a bowl, now is the time to source one bowl for yourself, but if there are 3 people without bowls, there are 3 spare bowls at the mine. And ultimately, as long as you're not going down to eat down the mine, which is a bit more efficient, you know, as long as we keep at least 1 bowl in the mine, it'll be okay. Also, eat to satiety if you can, as it'll allow you to heal while we're out. Sheila, would you like an aged crate? It's basically it's a chest, effectively. There you go. We'll take the other 2 up to the mine. I can stack them vertically, which is quite nice. Would you be able to quickly pop together a couple of cook pots of food that we could take to the mine? Oh, where's Demi's place? Just to the side of Shelab's place. Show you now. Let me down. There we go. Watch out, there is a bow tour over here. There we go. But all of the poultices are in that chest. My god, Demi's place is under siege right now. Dear lord. This place is awful. There is so much going on over here. Literally under siege. Demi, what did you do? There is a spawner right next to us. These are spawning some nasty ones. Oh. Well, at least it looked like they were nasty ones. Maybe not. Yeah, here is Demi's place. Right over here. Watch out, though. The Bowtones are basically attacking from afar. Need to get out there, run them down. Oh, Shelab is not there. That's a lie. Oof. Cock-a-doodle-doo, indeed. Okay. Looks like we might be okay now. Yeah, the Bowtones are out in force tonight. They really... Oh. Okay, that's fine. They really are. I'll take this 6-serving pot if that's okay, Sheila, over the 3-serving one that I had left. Would it be alright if I took an extra pot, though, with 6 servings? Just up to the mine, just so that we can stay up there a bit longer before having to return. Oh, that's fantastic. How many can you spare? Sure, Citria. Yeah, we wanna sleep the night then. Okay, how close are these? Right, all of these pots are almost done cooking, so I'm just gonna grab like an extra 2 if that's okay. I will need to make a stop by and make a bunch of cooking pots at some point as well. I'm just going to grab these, bring them with us, so that we've got plenty of food while we're out there. Thank you so much, Shelab. I will make a bunch of cooking pots the next time I'm down here to replace the ones that I keep swiping. I will bring these back, of course, but they'll be with us for a little while. Right, everyone get to bed so that we can sleep through the night and people stop being murderized by the fairly aggressive drifters we've got going on right now. Even though Rift activity is not even that bad right now. There are drifters everywhere. If you can't get to a bed, then just log off quickly. Don't worry, if you died and you dropped your gear, it will stick around for 30 minutes. So we've got plenty of time to make it day so that the drifters sort off. If you can't get to bed, again, just hop off for just a couple of moments and we'll cycle it to daytime. Yeah, it's 30 real life minutes, yeah. Okay, we've got a shiver in. Moving up. We got it. We got it. Sorry. Okay. We don't have enough beds. You guys grab those beds. I'll head to the inn. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through them first. Right. Should be good. I'll be a few moments to get to the inn, sorry. I'd rather you not have to log off, honestly. If it is possible for us to do it the legit way, I do prefer that. Right. Okay. I'm lying down. If anyone isn't able to, now's the time to hop off. There we go. Right, have you seen our translocator location? Thank you very much for the bed there. Because our translocator goes to the far south, if you want to use it as a bit of a shortcut. Press shift, Calissa. I'm stuck in the bed. Mood. Perfect. Right. Have you seen... Okay. Are you able to watch the stream for a moment, right? If so, the second I'm safe, I will show you on the map where it drops you out. I'm not gonna lie though, Chad, this is kind of gloriously epic in so many ways. Like, the whole town basically holding up in a couple communal buildings when the night gets a little bit too spooky. It's glorious. Just walking around and seeing like 4 or 5 people just huddling in the kitchen, trying to wait out the danger. Real spooky village vibes. Right. Okay. Right. Let me wait for the map to load in. All the way down here. For scale. The furthest south we went with you when you were grabbing the beehives, I know we met you halfway, was there. The distance to the spot that we went up to on the last stream's expedition. But this one goes all the way down there. Translocator's right here. I'm actually heading out in that direction shortly. Oh, well, actually, no, I'm going far to the west, so... yeah. So it's basically straight north to this kink in the lake here, then east. It's about as far. No, well, it's a little bit less far north than we went south to help you with the beehives. I can lead you over there though if you'd like. And we'll have an escort of miners with us at the time. Yeah, I actually did see that, Calissa. All right, then. Let's get peeps together. Miner crew, join me over by the mill. Also, Rye and Southern Expedition crew, join me there as well. Just at the joint along the river. It won't be too long of a walk. It'll be daytime by the time, well, proper sunlight by the time we get over to the translocator, I think. We will definitely want someone gathering wood, yes. Yeah, you can. By all means, anyone is welcome. We've got several picks and several prospecting picks. However, do be aware, it's something like 3 or 4 of them. So if we've got more people than that, then you might need to bring your own tools as well. Okay, Alice just needs to pop to the bathroom. Gives us an opportunity to kill some more Bothorn. I see you over there, skulking in the darkness. My lord, you're quite agile, aren't you? The Bothorn. Any more things lurking? No, I think we're okay. All right, we're just going to wait for someone to finish up a bathroom break, and then we'll move on. This is a good time if you want to go and grab some extra crocks of food from the inn. Be a great time to do that. Oh, that's excellent, Rye. Perfect. Wonderful, in fact. Nice. Super cool. Let's have a watch of this. As soon as Alice is back from bathroom break, we'll make a move. Mangopoke says, I'm quite sure a Bothorn is a corrupted human with bowstrings strung between their exposed ribs. Actually not. No. Lore says otherwise. Drifters I don't know about. Drifters might actually be some sort of mechanical corruption of humanity. But the things like the locusts, the well, I'm assuming Bothorn along with everything else. Oh, actually no, I think it does mention the Bothorn, doesn't it? Somewhere? I can't remember. Locusts, Eidolons, the bells, they're all automata. But corrupted automata. Right. Okay, for anyone who's managed to go and grab some food, we are going to start walking north. It's basically a straight line. We're going to go over to Bentham's place, say hi. Poke our noses in any buildings along the way, you know. The nosy neighbours that we are. A big old room with wood and stone. Wood and stone, brother. But Joanne, the serious question is to nap or not to nap? Always nap. Michael Walker says, every time you visit my home, I'm not there. It is sad. It is very sad. I'm bringing friends as well. mean, Bentham says, Manga Book says they're not here, and yet there's a Bentham stood right there. At least on my screen, anyway. But yeah, the Southern Expedition, come along north, just walk along the road up to where Bentham's place is. Also, the Mining Expedition, come along as well. We will head over to the translocator first. At that point, the Southern Expedition will peel off. And then Mining Expedition will head over to the Mining Lodge and go get a load of copper for the community. That is a nasty bit of current there. Hey, Olifin. Okay. Alice is here. Let's go. Leafin, if you would like to go on a far distant to the south expedition, make your way north. I'm going to be walking, so you'll have plenty of time to catch up. We're going to a translocator we found and repaired earlier. I don't think you're much of a miner, so I don't imagine you're going to be coming for the mining expedition, but grab some food, grab some supplies, head to the north if you'd like to join. We'll make our way there slowly, but once we reach the water, we'll pick up pace a little bit. Still kind of waking up, so I'll pass. Thank you, little bud. No problem at all, mate. No problem at all. We're going to make a connection there along this route. And then up. Right, well, if Leafin isn't on their way, I'm going to start picking up speed. Be careful. Try not to jump too aggressively close to the edge, otherwise you might cause a cave-in. And that wouldn't be good for anyone with the amount of people we've got here. Also, watch out. I've got several little mine exploratory tunnels around here. You may fall into one. And I've long since taken up the land. Also, at some point, I really need to get loads of rope. So I can make more and more and more rope ladders. Because having to dig slopes is kind of annoying. I'll stop every now and then just to allow the party to group up. Try and get to a little hill or something. Wait for everyone to catch up. Alright. Got everyone together. Okay, let's go. Not quite, actually. There's a lot. When I said earlier, we are pushing against the limit for the server. We really are. Grab that. If we can pick that. There we go. So yoink it. The snow is starting to get deep now in certain places. I'm gonna move through the water and faster. Right, okay. From here we start moving to the left. We have to go over a couple of areas, but it should be okay. Alice is dying of cold? Okay. Have you got a torch? Alice, equip a torch. It'll lower the rate of your body temperature loss. I'll go try and stand somewhere really visible. That's right. Torch is out. You just did. There we go. Good, 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 good. Don't worry, we're together. You can still see the names. I can see a name off in the distance. I'll wait until they catch up. If I do lose you, just say something in chat and I'll slow. You half-leaf lover heretic, it's rock and stone, brother. No, no, no. Sticks and stones. There aren't any songs about rock and stone breaking bones. No, it's sticks and stones. Oh, really, Mango Pork? Okay, okay. If you've gone into the wiki, I thought there was lore that talked about the bow torners, like helpers that were made for the hunters. There's a name just in the distance here. Oh, it might be. Oh, it's probably just my. Oh, oops, I just touched the fire. It's probably just my character's vision. Someone's just stuck there. Right, moving on. Need to go up and around this cluster of hills. And then it gets a lot easier for us to move. Oh, nice, Alice. That'll be amazing. Yeah, because my bronze pick is almost run out. Oh, actually, no, it's like over halfway, but if we're doing a load of mining, we might need another tier 3 pick. Right, moving on. At this point, we mostly want to be heading to the west, more or less directly, now a little bit southerly, but it is a lot easier to go around these hills than to go over them. Especially with a group this big, there is a good chance of causing chonky landslides behind us. And here we are. Here's the translocator. Prepared by yours truly. Please do leave a positive review. If the review isn't 5 stars, don't leave the review. I only get a bonus if all of my reviews are top. If it's like 4, no, just don't review it at all. Please and thank you. Our boss is a bit of a slave driver. Hop on in, close the door. The temperature inside is a bit better because it's an insulated room. Okay. Mining crew, just wait for everyone in the translocator room to go through. Oh, yeah, it's way warmer down south, yeah. Right. Has everyone gone through the translocator who is going to the south now? Are you hungry or are you cold? You look cold, actually. Take these. Warm up. Okay, if everyone here is coming to the mining trip, we've got a little bit of a run to do, but we will be back relatively warmer areas soon. Okay. If so, heading through. Come on out. Just close the door behind. Okay. We're going to move quickly at this point to try and minimize the amount of issues people are having. Try not to be right behind someone when they're going up an unsafe cliff face like this. I'm going to try and get up high. I've not had to make my way down in this direction from the translocator, but we want to be up top if we can. I'll wait up here for you to all get up, and then it's pretty much a straight south. Is everyone with us? Oh, no. A couple of people still making their way up. It's fine. We can wait. Right. I think Shepkin is mining their way up, but is doing so slowly in a spiral. Okay, everyone's here. Okay, now we move. It should be relatively safe over here. Just don't get too close to the edges. But otherwise, just keep on the move. And now over here, make your way down. Try to do it slowly to avoid really serious landslides, but otherwise we're good. There we go. Well done, group. Splitting up. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, got 2 more to go. Okay. Should be able to follow at this point. Ooh. Wild turnips. You know what? I'm just going to grab them all at this point because the seeds are more valuable than thinking to wait for them. Take those back later. Is everyone with us now? Yep, okay. Moving on. Ray died? Oh, Ray, did you dig straight up? Having some caving problems trying to get out of the translocator hole. I'm fairly certain that Shep King has been working on that for a while, though, haven't they? Yeah, some were going south for other stuff. And then others were heading through to a mining camp. Okay. If at any point you want to stop in order to do a bit of prospecting, by all means. If anyone is getting super low on health, just let us know. We've got a large amount of poultices, which will be able to restore your health. There is a moose over here. Watch out for the moose. Okay. Just making sure that everyone's together and no one got attacked by the moose. With a group like this, we could easily take it out. Okay, we're going well so far. We're almost there. We're very close. We can get in, we can light a fire, and then warm up for a bit. Then head down into the mine. Oh, Dino killed the moose. Moose is gone. No more worry about moose. We're actually quite close to spawn at this point. It was way closer to get to spawn, if I'm perfectly honest, than to get to the mining lodge from spawn was closer than going to the translocator, unfortunately. Right. Got a little tunnel over here. Go straight through and go into the room on the other side. Light the fire. We've got some firewood there. Getting nice and warm for us. I will wait for everyone else. Well done, well done, well done. Got one person lagging behind. Just going to go and double check. Is it Dino? It is Dino, Moose Murderer. I can come back and get you, Time, if you want. Right, everyone get in. Close the door. Right, warm up. I'm gonna pop down some bowls of food. There you go. Now, the way that we have been organizing the inventory here, this chest that I'm stood on is for natural resources that come from outside of the mine, so surface resources. This one is for things that come from inside of the mine, so ores and rocks and stuff like that. We'll eventually take all of the rock out. You can pop the bowls over here. We've got a couple of bowls on the shelf above it. This one over here is for finished goods, so if you want to make stuff like, if you want to put poultices or anything in there, by all means. We've got firewood over here that I'm about to add things to. You are now in the firewood. Enjoy, Nico. That is your home now. Right, we have very generously been given an iron saw, an iron hammer, and an iron axe to split logs and turn it into support beams for use in the mine. 8 meat in outside chest. Oh, perfect. Okay. Actually, if we have an empty cook pot, we could probably use that. I'll pop it in the finished goods chest, I guess. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? Let me move some things around because I was going to do this anyway. There we go. Oh, you do have to put only a single thing in there. Much sad. Whop whop. Oh well. Probably firewood in one or anything else in the other or something like that would still work though. I was hoping that I could actually work them as inventories. Unless you can, I don't know. But either way, they can sit there. Pop these in here. If we end up with an extra bowl, then we can use that to set some stuff up. Have we got any of these small enough? Right, let me have a look. Oh yeah, that's true. We've got all of that. Time said, Aavak, we are trapped. Help! What? What? Oh my lord. Okay. All right. Is anyone here with the mining group who knows the mine at all? Who's used the mine at all before? Time, I'm gonna come and help you in just a moment. I just need to make sure that the peeps here are okay. Okay. All right. Let's have a look. Is there anyone at base camp who can make it up to the northern translocator and help out over there? And I don't want to just abandon a bunch of people. Boopaloo says they can probably. If you and Shep King can manage that. Oh, Dino's on the way to locate. Thank you very much, Dino. That is a huge, enormous help. Thank you. All right, then. Mine crew. Have you all got at least a copper pickaxe and possibly a copper prospector's pick? If not, please acquire. We just need inventory space to sort through the bodies. Ah, I see. I'm going to drop off seeds in here. Come out of it. And go in here instead. Right. What we are going to want to do is quickly manufacture a wallop load of... who's got the hammer and an axe? Did anyone pick the hammer up? The iron hammer? Oh, Nico. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Can I get the hammer? Right, so the way to make support beams, I'll just do it once just to show everyone, and then we've got loads of logs in the chest that you can use for it. You take the axe and hammer. Where is it? There we are. And that'll give you debarked logs. Once you have the debarked logs, you take a saw and the debarked log and turn that into support beams. It is really super simple. And we have lots of logs in the chest at the door. So just grab yourself a stack of logs and make yourself a bunch of supports. Always keep some rammed earth with you as well. You're going to need that. You're going to want the ability to manufacture sorry, it's a pillar with the rammed earth and to build support beams with, or rather to support the roofs with the support beams. Once everyone is good, then we will head out. Oh, Nico, in that case, if you would like to do that, if you would like to be the woodworker, yeah, that's right. You did ask if there was going to be woodworking jobs. Then yeah, if you would like to keep us with a supply of firewood here and also support beams, that would be massively helpful. And yeah, take the axe, head out. In fact, I'm going to store an axe, a spare axe here as well. I'm not going to need either of these down in the mine, so... But yeah, go ahead, produce whatever you need to, and we should be good. Right, with that, I'm going to equip my lantern. I am ready to head out. If you're ready to follow, then please do. Nighttime is going to be rough over here. We do get quite a lot of things spawning, especially if people have been down in the mine for a while, because their temporal instability causes a lot of nasties to creep out. Is anyone else coming down the mine? Hey, Anubis. Were you coming as well, Sheilab? I'll quickly leave those of you with me just over to the mine shaft. I will go back and check if the others want to join. Mine shaft is just here. Alice was already down there. Head on down. I will lead you to the copper. We are going to have to be a bit careful about the copper. Right, got everyone together. Perfect. Bentham, I think you should keep all of the blue clay. No one else has claimed ownership of the blue clay. It is now yours. That is dangerous. Let's pop that there. Come on down. Just stick to the wall and you should be fine. All the way down. You know what? I'm going to add this in just in case someone does fall. They don't fall quite as far. There you go. Everyone's down. Perfect. We want to go down, not up. Okay, some nasties down here. Generally speaking, try to leave this area sealed off. Nothing good comes from this part. There is stuff down there, but we don't need to be there for now. hello. Comes down. By all means, you're welcome to harvest. Since we can't really move too quickly through these areas. Okay. I believe we turned... kind of hard to see the full direction here. Oh no. No, this is the right way. Sorry. Oh, right. I couldn't see past people. My bad. Right, so there's 2 paths down here. There we go. Those of us with armor, focus on the fighting. Here's a massive store of copper down here. It does go up. Do not dig up. Leave that for now. But anyone with tools, throw torches on the walls by all means and start digging down layer at a time. I'm going to reinforce certain points. There we go. We will come back to that and dig up in a little bit. Now, the thing with having the prospecting pick here is it will allow us to get much more information on this mine. There is a lot of stuff to mine down here. Like a shocking amount, actually. This ability is now 0. We've had some very nice nodes in this mine. Always mine from top to bottom. All right. Once we've mined this out, we will start using prospecting picks to locate more ore. Well done down there. Because the plates, like copper discs, are particularly flat and wide, but because the topology above... Oh, okay, we've got a drifter there. Watch yourself. After every fight, make sure you heal up because we are as dangerous to each other right now as anything else. What I will do is I will quickly seal that area off so that things can't fall in on us. But please do make a point of healing up. Right, so be aware, if your pickaxe is saying that there is a level of instability, just don't mine it. We've got enough... Yeah, we've got enough support picks not to have to worry about that. Support beams, not to have to worry about things falling in on us. Just take your time. Nice and slow. Revenge. Yeah, of course you can, mate. There you go. Did you need some as well, Alice? I love that support. That is such a jank support beam. I love it with all my soul. I absolutely love it. Oh my lord. Right, I'm going to dig up a little bit. Be aware that there is a 4% chance of collapse happening where I'm stood. Two people are mining the same block. Does it break faster? I do not believe so. Right, here we go. I've mined up to the upper level. There is a little bit more going on. Let's seal that off, actually, because there is... Oh, I see a couple of people... I see a couple of peeps above us. Probably nothing we need to worry about just yet, though. Oh, damn it. I left both of my axes up there. Okay, does anyone have an axe to remove the supports that I've placed in location that are no longer supporting? I need someone who can break these down with a... Does someone have an axe they can lend me, actually? Thank you so much. That is a million times easier. Right. Now, the reason why I want to quickly mine these out first is that if I can do that, then effectively I can prospect pick again. Is anyone here familiar with how the prospecting pick works? If not, I can quickly showcase it for you. There we go. Okay, so prospecting pick. You've got 2 modes for the prospecting pick. If you picked one up, it should be fine. Press F to change the mode. We don't need density search right now. This mine is here because I've already done the density searching, which is by far the more hit and miss of it all. Okay, Alice is at 25% temporal stability. How's everyone else's temporal stability right now? Like, how full is your cyan cog in the middle of your HUD? Okay, well, let's head up. Let's head up before it gets much lower. Because the lower this gets, the worse it becomes for us. We don't want to be down here when that gets bottomed out. Badness and sadness happens at that point. Up here. Quick head count. Everyone else is good. Don't worry about me. I'm not being attacked, by the way. I'm just hungry. Right, this way. I'll wait until I get home to... Okay. I've got food. I was just going to wait until I got back to eat it. But if it's frustrating people, I'll quickly gobble some down. My bad. Shep King has finally breached the surface. Well done. You've been working on that for a while. Alright. Hey, Dino. Get back to base. Get in the warm. Wait for the temporal stability to get back up to 100%, then we'll go back down again. There's still a decent amount in that mine based on the prospecting picks info. Alright, drop off any ore into this chest. As for all of this, I'm just going to move that into the crates for now. There you go. Sadly. Is that not going in there? No, it does appear. Hopefully I can just fill this whole thing with just this stone. I wonder why it said it had 16 inventory slots then. Okay. Right. Welcome back, Fanny Oggs. I hope your archery went well. Also, 800. Oh, 800. I hope you're having a happy Saturday as well. Right. If everyone can drop off their copper. Let's have a look. We've got 64 rich chunks, 128 rich chunks, 5... okay, no, never mind. 133 rich chunks. Don't break it down, because it's way easier to move that around as it is right now. I'm going to grab a spare axe. Going to pop that one back. I would like to nap a knife so I can cut up some of the creatures down in the depths. Yeah. Does anyone else want a knife? Shap King, no. Taken from us too soon. By all means, if you feel that you're going to be around this way, you're more than welcome to keep a stockpile of tools up here. We'll probably expand this out in time. Honestly, I could easily expand it out to have a bunkhouse. I just wasn't sure how long we were going to be using it for. Wow, a bunch of people dying, huh? The last bit of stone killed Shapking. Oh, that's unfortunate. Tea break in about 10 minutes, Road Train. Right, my stability's back up now. Is everyone well fed, and are all of your stabilities back at 100? 100% for Alice. Well, you just follow us down once you're in a better place. So it won't take you long. Is that head back out? Now, the main thing, oh, by the way, if you haven't got a prospecting pick and there is still one in the mine lodge, do grab one. Because this next bit is going to be teaching you on how to locate the veins. Because honestly, with a group like this, we could scour this mountain for ore. One down. Right. I am going to... Honestly, I kind of feel like there's no reason for us to allow drifters or anything else for that matter to get at us from this angle, so I'm going to seal off this section. If you've got supplies suitable for doing this job, you're more than welcome to help. Because I am about out. Yeah, I'll have to get more later. Alright, heading back down. Actually, at this point, we can probably just gather this up. Oh, you sealed it up. Perfect. Okay. Well, I'll just gather this so I've got some stuff to use as a quick sealing material. Right, let's head on back down to where we were. Yep, just round this corner. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can go. And one of the ways is down here. No. Hello. Afraid not. 40. Thank you. Right. If you come through here, this is one of the areas that we very judiciously supported. There's going to be a lot of gubbins in here, though, because it's a rather large area. It's had lots of time to get things spawning in it now. Right, there you go. Well, actually, we probably want to get all of the materials out of here before we start prospecting. So, yeah, sure. Again, mine from the top. Don't mine from the bottom. But going through, and as we remove the need to have support built up in here, go ahead and dig those, axe those up. The only time you need a support is if a tile says that it has some inherent instability when you go to mine it. Otherwise, you can just remove the supports. As long as you never dig up, generally speaking, you're fine. So if you need more support beams, we can just recover those ones. I have no mining bag. I can hold a good few stacks of ore if you run out of space. Oh, you have a mining bag. Nice. Okay. That's actually really useful, Dinu. Okay. Have we gotten all of the copper ore from in here? If so, then we can start doing the prospecting. I'll assume so. Right, so first thing you want to do, make sure you're on node search mode. Again, the density search, I kind of showcased that during the first stream quite a lot. This one will tell you straight up if it can detect ore. If it does, then that ore absolutely exists within a 6-tile radius of the prospecting pick. So you want to prospect about every... I mean, you could do it every 6 tiles. But personally, I would want to get a little bit more bang for buck out of it. So I'd probably aim for more like every 10 tiles. So you just prospect once. And it will tell you what you can find. Well, Time has already found some. For example, I found native copper, large amounts, and sphalerite trace amounts. So there's definitely a lot of ore within 6 tiles of here. Now, thing to remember... 6 tiles left, right, back, forward, up, and down. So, kind of a normal sort of tracking, I would say, is to pick a direction, prospect once. If it says it's got a hit, mine out about 10 tiles from that location. Mark it that was the tile that you prospected from. Maybe with like some packed dirt or something. Then mine a further, 10 tiles. In my opinion, I would go 10 tiles. But you could go just 6. So this is 4 out. Six. So I'm going to say, just for expediency, this is the 6th tile. And we'll do it from here. Prospect again. Very large amounts now. So it's gone from large, which was here, to very large deeper in. So I am definitely moving closer to my goal. So at that point, sink down another marker, just so that I know that I was prospecting at this point. And go another 6 tiles. and then do it again. And if it goes down from very large to large, then I know I'm now moving away. And so I'll come back 1 point on the marker and mine in a different direction. So left or right, or up or down, as the case may be. And down over here would be my 6th. So once again. Right, so this has actually gone to large amounts now. So for me, I'm now moving away from what I want. So we come back to where I was before. Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. Go ahead, Alice, if you'd like to do it. Oh, they've hit some to the right, have they? Okay. But Alice, from this point, you go ahead and further explore. We've got enormous amounts of copper down here. We really, really have. This place has got vast, vast amounts of materials. Where are they? Ah. Uh-oh. Is everyone okay in here? Everyone all right? Yeah, it looks like you're good. All right, perfect. Hey, Sheila. Do you want... would you like to go with Alice, since it's a bit less clustered over there? Sneakily move Sheila away from the place where people are clearly causing cave-ins. Can't trust them. What would I do without my MVT? I'd be a very sad Aavak. That's what I would do. I would be so sad, in fact, that I might just have to murder everyone. Which is a non-standard reaction to being sad, but I think that whilst there's much to be said about choosing other options, it is undeniably effective. But once we have everyone up to speed with how this is working, we can probably split out into groups of 3. And like I said, a group like this would be able to scour this mountain for ore. We should be able to go back with thousands of multiple ores. The unfortunate part is that it's going down. So, oh god, that's a huge amount. Yeah, no, I'm glad that I sent you up to the other mine. Yeah, this one is not safe. How's it going over here, Alice? Oh, Alice doesn't have a prospecting. I'm so sorry. My bad. I was not reading that. Okay, so was someone looking for it over here? It's just large amounts in each direction, is it? Or very large amounts, because right here, I think it said very large. Yeah, very large amounts right at this tile. Is each one of the other locations only large? Because if not, let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Medium amount, so we're moving quite far away from it there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Huge amounts. Okay, this is the direction we want. Over this way, we've got big goods. Right, I'm gonna move out another. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's have a look. Yeah, only large amounts in that direction now. So somewhere here is huge amounts. Let's try moving in this direction? I guess we could. But it is likely downwards, I think, from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's everyone's stability at, by the way? Oh, you found it here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, it was down. Okay. All right, then. 20, 22, 33. Okay, we are actually kind of playing with fire right now. Okay, let's do another prospect pick action here. There's very large amounts. Okay, we know this place is where we need to go. Let's head back up because the amount of temporal stability we have is not nearly enough. It will result in badness and sadness for us. Oh yeah, no, they're blinking. Okay. Mining crew, we're going back out now. You're going the wrong way. Back this way. Oh, okay. Where have you gone? Oh, actually, it does go. It's okay. This way does go the right way. Never mind. Never mind. There's multiple routes. Alright. Okay, get through. Get through. Go, go, go. Who did we lose? It's alright. Go through. Alright. You're all twisty and turny. There we are. We'll be back down for Alice's stuff shortly. Keep going. Everyone's panicking. They're all like, nah, I'm gonna die. Ah, I can feel it. I can feel it. I can hear it. I can taste it behind my eyeballs. I can smell their sounds. So seductive. So evil. Telling me to kill my friends. I don't have any friends. I only have enemies. No, no. The voices are... Okay, yeah. Yeah, we have massively lost temporal stability now. Come on. It's so beautiful. Come on, everyone, get back in the house. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. My lord. Aavak dug too deep and too greedily, apparently. Yeah, apparently. Escaped at 8%. How can you even see your temporal disability in that regard? Oh, I had 15%. That was fine. Right. Okay. So, Alice, your stuff will be fine. But yeah, no, that's the consequence of us letting our temporal stability get low enough. What happens is that all of the nasties start spawning. Some truly dire creatures, much higher level than we are meant to be facing, basically. But by the way, with the actual rock, the stone, could you bring it over here and pop it in these crates? It is so much better for us. Also, my visuals are going to be glitching like mad for a little while. Apologize for that. Until my temporal stability improves, it's just the way it's going to be. Poor. Another rich. Okay. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad right now. Okay. I have a flint knife. I am a clockmaker. And I'm fighting a black bear. Let's go. I love that noise. I was wondering where you were going. I was like, I'm a flint knife and I'm a clockmaker. I was like, oh, okay. I've got a locust taming spear and I'm wearing a temporal gear necklace and I'm a clockmaker. I don't know, but now it makes a lot more sense. One of the worst weapons on someone who has an innate debuff to melee combat and they're knife fighting a bear. Love it. Love it. All right. Now then, peeps. It's about the right time for me to go on a tea break. So, knowing now what you know, are you good to go back down into the mine and continue mining? Also, Alice, have you got your stuff back? I don't appear to have any items from you. So there's no dropped items that I picked up. Not yet. Okay. Well, you got half an hour, so it's absolutely fine. I'm going to go on tea break. Your stuff was dropped fairly early on in the mine, so you should eat... Like, you have to walk past it in order to get back to where we were. So with that, I would suggest... could you keep the door closed? Sketchbeard, if you could close it. Just because bad things will come through there and murk me, at the very least, while I'm doing nothing but just watching it happen. Or rather, while chat is watching it happen and I'm on my tea break. But we're going to step away for 5-10 minutes. I'm going to grab some noms, going to grab some drinks. I strongly urge you all to do the same. But first... Wah! This is actually quite a cool little mining adventure, this was. There we go. That is awesome. That's right. Nico, you stay there. You're in a perfect position. Don't... Ah, look at this. Truly the best. All right. But with that, going on tea break, gonna get up, stretch legs, grab ourselves a drink, such and such. When we come back, more mining probably. There, like I said, there's an ocean of copper down there. There's no reason for the main base to be out of copper with this mine where it's at, and you know, this good of a mining lodge, if I do say so myself, supplying it. So I will step away. When I come back, no doubt some of the Dapperlings will already be down in the mine, mining the copper, and they might even be coming back after running low on temporal stability. Try not to let it drop below 30%, is my recommendation. Maybe if once it hits 40, start thinking about leaving. Once it hits 30, you should be leaving, basically. Because below that, really nasty stuff will start spawning. And as we've seen, sometimes that's a bit much. But... she'll be back soon.